Alright, so this is just going to be a real quick video on how to open up this HP Pavilion x360 convertible 14m-cd0xxx. Okay, so first of course you want to just turn off the computer. Let me see if I can show this. Let me mount this up here. Alright, after you do that, just close the computer, flip it over. There's a few screws, so there's 3 screws on the front here that you remove using a PH or JIS 0. And then underneath there's a plastic cover here. You use a little needle and pop that out. And that's also PH or JIS 0. Then you got 2 PH and or JIS 1 screws underneath the rubber feet here. Right? Once you remove those rubber feet, what you do is get your fingernails or pry tool in between the gap here, and then you just pull this down like this. Be careful not to pull where the trackpad is, okay? All right, once you get one of the sides done, you can go along here, hopefully you can see, slide your pry tool or your fingernails along there. All right, and then also the back cover comes out up here, but you just wanna really release all the clips along the front and the sides here. After you release those clips, you can kind of wiggle this, all right, and then you can pull this back. So the battery comes out with the screws here, so there's 4 along the top and then 2 along the bottom. After that, you just lift it and you pull it back. So I'm not going to take it out because it resets the BIOS. After you take out the battery, you want to press and hold the power button for 10 to 15 seconds to drain any power with the computer open, like at least 90 degrees. That will drain any power, so when you work on things, there's less chance you damage anything. You got the 2.5-inch SATA hard drive here. Again, this is just going to be a quick look. There's also an M.2 slot here. I don't know if this is for, it's a M SATA only, or M.2 SATA only, so don't buy the NVMe PCIe's, they won't work. Got the keyboard connector here. You got this connector here for the power button, it looks like. You got a cable here for the hard drive indicator light, then the hard drive itself. This thing, you just pull it up. I'm just doing a quick tutorial because I have to return this computer real quick. And then you got the RAM under here, so I'm going to pop this cover up if I can. Alright, so usually I just get my fingernail or a pry tool underneath this metal thing. Oh, there we go. Alright, and then you just lift this up. Alright, this has all these brackets on it, so you want to be careful. They are only using 1 stick on this, so you can add a second stick of RAM. And this is 8 gigs PC4 2400T, so you can get any size. You can get 2 16 gig sticks, but usually 8 gigs is already more than enough. If you want a little bit better performance, you can get a second matching 8 gig PC4 2400T stick. These are customer computers, so I don't know if this has been upgraded or anything. So you might want to check your own RAM just to make sure you have the same type before assuming that it's the same as what's in my videos, okay? Alright, so I'm going to just pop this cover back down. You got the speaker connector here, LCD LVDS connector. Very important that you remove the battery, press and hold the power button before pulling that cable out. Got the wireless card here. I think this is for like the touch screen. And then you got the DC jack here. Alright, and that's pretty much all I'm going to show in here. Hopefully this video was at least a little useful to people. If it was, please like and subscribe. Help others find my videos. My customer's waiting outside, and I was just doing a battery replacement for them. So I'm going to put this away now, put it back together, and that should be pretty much it. Alright, just snap it back together. Get this back piece back in first, of course. Then snap these down, basically reverse of what we did. Alright, and then put back these screws. So the customer was already missing these rubber feet. I don't know where they were, so they have this plastic that was in its place. I'm guessing that was the double stick adhesive, but it peeled, separated. So we're just gonna peel up that and put the screws back in. All right. Okay, and then you want to switch to the PH or JIS 0. Did I do something? Oh, okay, I was getting another screw from a different one. Okay, so there we go. And then you can put back that little circle that was covering that hole. All right, and we'll put back the last 3 screws on the front. And again, after you take out the battery, if you put it back, because the battery also acts as the CMOS or the BIOS battery or the RTC battery, you do have to wait a while for it to boot up, and then it will tell you that the BIOS has been reset, and that's normal. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Again, thanks for watching. Hopefully it helped. Like and subscribe, help others find my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.